MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald State. Safeco Field in Seattle. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago White Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Batting second.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
A runner at first with no outs here. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Into the box, number 18. And he's ready to take his first cuts. This is skied into short left center. Gamble comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now a pickoff play at second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gordon sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out.
Gordon.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Batting second.
Gene Segura standing in. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out. Before the 0-2, a look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. It's strike 3 called. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Here's Nelson Cruz now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So stepping in, Mitch Haniger trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Curveball bounces and this one gets away. Throw to the plate and not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Anderson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Michael Saunders. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. chopped foul wide of first. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Down the first baseline. Healy brings it in, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting sixth.
So striding forward now, JT Realmuto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate, Matt Davidson. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. And he'll get under it. So striding in, Kyle Seager. He'll start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway.
Kyle Seager.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Here's a high pop-up. Giolito is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's ready for his first. Stat bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And here's a slider for a called strike. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Saunders is under it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Saunders racing back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the. Digging in, Nick Castellanos. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Henniger will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out, number 1.
Center fielder number
into the box
32.
now, Trace Thompson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Yohan.
High in the air into shallow left center. Gamble moves over. And that ends the inning. Now in the box, Mike Zunino. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Hit sharply on the ground. Davidson scoops it up, and on one pitch, he's retired. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 18 is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Ready
Center
for
fielder,
another chance.
number 9.
D. Gordon. He reached on a
Gordon.
single in his first try. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2-1 now to Gordon. Sent on the ground out to second. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily. Digging in for his second at bat, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tim Anderson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. To short, hit hard. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another
18.
shot. Number 18. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High in the air out to center field. Gordon is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
The first baseman.
Striding in once again, Jose Abreu comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Here's Michael Saunders now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
And he misses there. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Segura.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. To short. Anderson brings it in. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Up next for Seattle.
Now batting, Nelson Cruz. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Now the 2-0 home to Cruz. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. 2 gone. Stepping in, Mitch Haniger. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Weak chopper up the line. Knee high, he barehands it. What a play. Ready now, JT Realmuto. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
JT
Hit well towards the hole. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Now at the plate, Matt Davidson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Long throw to third. And he's safe. Now at the plate, Nick Castellanos, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. There is Seager. There's one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Center fielder number 32.
Trace Thompson digs in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit well on the ground to first. Healy picks it up, the tag, and he is out. Standing in, Kyle Seager. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Davidson is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Number 18 is under it, and he makes the catch. Striding in once again, Yoan Moncada. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And that misses inside 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Digging in to try it again, number 18. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. This one's flared toward left center. Gamble on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Anderson is on his way home. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Here's Michael Saunders now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hard hit ball to second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this is fouled at the plate. Comes set, and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste one.
And the second baseman is there to make the. Ready for another chance? Ben Gamble. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Ben Gamble.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Now batting.
Ready once again, D. Gordon. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. Gene Segura standing in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The designated hitter.
Nelson Cruz stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Danny Farquhar. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. 2-0 now. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch outside. The throw. And now after the stolen base, they'll go ahead and put him on here to keep the double play in order with 1 away.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now from the stretch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Kyle Seager is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Davidson. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2-1 pitch is a knuckle curve taken for a called strike 2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Gordon moves over. 1 out. Ready for another shot now. Nick Castellanos. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. Healy scoops it up, and he is out on the tag.
Now batting.
So striding in, Trace Thompson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ryan Healy will try and get something started in the home half of the seventh. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line drive to left. Number 18 is there, and he has it for the out. Here comes the second. Baseman Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
So it was a swinging strike three. Robinson Cano becomes out number 2 this inning. Mike Zunino is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1. Here it is. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Bruce Rondon takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Thompson's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Yohan Moncada. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Back to work now is Leake as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Slow little grounder left side. Seager has to hurry on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Settling in now, number 18. It was a single.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Avisail Garcia will get the call. The pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Stepping up now, Jose Abreu. Mike Moore. Enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. He's set. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got to...
And we'll have to leave it there. At the plate, D. Gordon is looking for... hit number 3 here.
Center fielder.
Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Abreu. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Gene Segura standing in. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, that fastball is always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes. It looks so good. Good job of holding up.
And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Here comes the first pitch. Nelson Cruz started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. This is skied out toward right. Saunders is under it, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Michael Saunders. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. A little bouncer. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Healy posts under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman number 24.
In now, Matt Davidson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line to the right side, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Into the box, Nick Castellanos. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
But he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Davidson is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
Third baseman number 15.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Kyle Seager comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Moncada onto the grass, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ryan Healy. He went deep back in the 5th. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just Threw one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Second baseman.
Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Hector Santiago takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Now playing left field, number 26.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Saunders ranging back. He makes the catch. What a... Trace Thompson digs in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 32.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. 0-1. Ready with the 1-1. Soft liner toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Standing in, Tim Anderson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The tag, and he is cooked at first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. In there, a base hit. So here is Avisail Garcia. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Tough slider down low for a strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. The tag, and he is out. Digging in now
for the Mariners, the catcher, number 3.
Nate Jones comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings. Now time is called. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. Here's the first pitch. Ben Gamble is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. The 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's D. Gordon now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles, and he just manages to get his hand in. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Runner goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And the runner's breaking for third. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Oh, and he misses it. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, it wasn't a huge offensive